Let's do a full update. Oh, let's get this in. Yikes. Ooh, that's a messy start. Right, let's do a full update on Bitcoin today to get a really good idea of what's going on with the crypto markets. Absolutely nothing. And I mean, this is the lowest volatility I have seen in crypto for years. Even 2018, 2019 was seldom this bad. Top 12 coins over here, almost nothing has moved over 1%. Few of them slightly over. XRP, I don't even trade. Bitcoin a little bit. And then Solana, 6%. And this is over 7 days. That's not even 1% a day. And you scroll down, what? Shiba Inu is a bit interesting, okay? We got Toncoin. I think Pepe was a little bit interesting over the weekend. Yeah, it's bleak. It's bleak in crypto right now. But this is part of the game. There are times where you just need to know it is not time to trade. It is time to come up with a plan, to look at the market, sit back and cry yourself to sleep every night. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. I don't actually cry myself to sleep every night. That'd be weird over trading. You know, I got other stuff going on in my life, like... So we'll start with the weekly on Bitcoin and let's get rid of volume. I don't need you right now. Pretty static. Okay, so we're looking at the weekly and there's two levels we're paying attention to here. The 100-week moving average and the 30-week moving average. These end up becoming the two main levels I'm paying attention to. Now we'll hone them in on the lower time frames, maybe up 100, down $100, something like that. But generally, when we get a break above this level here, then that's going to be start of a little uptrend, lots of money to be made there. And when we get a break below this level here, start of a downtrend, money to be made there, but our long-term bags are going to take a hit for sure. And I want to make a point here when it comes to analysis in general. There's so much you can do here. There is so much you can do here. You can zoom out, you can start from the very top, analyze the market structure, look at how it reversed over here and then started going up, go into every little detail about what's happened, throw in some RSI, a few other indicators. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but all the information I need right now is really encompassed in these two moving averages. And there's nothing special about those indicators. These moving averages, they just represent the price data. They take all these candles and then they translate them into this visual here. And that's it. Like, that's all these are. They're not magic. They're not special. But because they are a good visual aid and I know what I'm looking for in the market and I've done my analysis, I know that if we break above this level, that's continuation and we make our way to continue a potential uptrend. Fantastic. And I know if we break this level, then we've lost the key structural level here. We go into the next key structural level just above 20K. And then if we lose that, we can really start worrying. So really important general trading tip, just simplify, simplify, simplify. Trading does not need to be complicated. Okay, now let's take a look on the daily. And again, actually, the 130 moving average are reasonably useful. And I'll just make a quick note of these. Drop this level here, and I'll drop this level here at around the 100. Then I'm going to zoom in to the 4 hour because it just helps get a more accurate picture of what's going on here. So the 4 hours completely gone into, oh my God, just look at that. That is the most boring, painful thing I have ever looked at in crypto. Okay, it's not as bad as the Hex token, but still, it's pretty bad. And Hex maxis, please don't come at me. It was a joke. I'm sure your token's going to recover. So when it comes to the two levels I'm going to pay attention to, let's hone in here. So we've got up here at around the 29.8K. That's something to pay attention to. And the good thing about this low volatility is the longer we go sideways here, the more empty space we get here. And you know I love empty space because this means the resistances start to lose significance somewhat, and it gives us more space to just fly up to, say, 31.28 or whatever level we end up going to there. So we've got top of the range forming over here with one slight deviation here. So if we do get a potential breakout, pay attention to how price breaks out, look at whether or not it reacts strongly over here at around the 30K level. Potential opportunity over there when price does get there. And then on the lower end, it's a little trickier because over here 28.5 does line up perfectly with this wick. But normally I don't like using singular isolated wicks as data. So you could take this up to 28.8 what I do here is probably pay attention to how we react. Like if we just start continuing to chop, go sideways, and we get more data that 28.5 is a support, then I'll move this level down and look at 28.5 and try to get the breakdown from there to 27.3, although I know from experience, just when I was trading this before, 27.2 served me better, and so I'm just going to use that level. Personally, you could argue both fit into the data. I just remember previously trading this on this breakout here, and on one of these breakdowns, it served me really well. So yeah, it was right here when we got a nice breakdown here, acted as support nicely, then resistance, break up, and then the big break up there. Anyway, so I like 27.2. I'll be paying attention to that. That sums up the key levels I'll be paying attention to on Bitcoin. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 key levels over here. Now I'll tell you where I will be doing absolutely zero trading, and that is over here. In this area, I will not be taking a single trade. This is my no trade zone between, say, 28.8 and 29.7. I see no reason to take any trades between these two levels, especially because like the biggest fear really is, say you entered a short over here and you're targeting this 28.8. You'd have had to spend so long with the price doing absolutely nothing, waiting for it to hit your target. And the thing is, I can get higher ROI on my time elsewhere, because when I enter a trade, that does take up a certain amount of mental capacity, and I want to optimize that. Waiting around for an asset that has moved, let's see, what do we got? 1.19% total up in the last 7 days, 0.06% in the last 24 hours, and 0.04% in the last hour is not a good use of time. You can go trade other coins. Personally, I don't trade altcoins that much these days unless there's a big opportunity, because in this current market, there just isn't enough volume liquidity for it to be worth my time. It's a headache, and you do need to put a huge amount of time to be able to do that effectively. Though I do have my fun with coins like Solana when the opportunity comes. Let's take a quick look at Solana, see if there's anything we like here. Not much. Even this is playing around in a tight range. You could pay attention to lower bound over here, synced up with this price point. This is fresh analysis, by the way. I haven't spent too long looking at this. Okay, I don't love this over here. I'd probably take it higher. It's kind of hard to hone in on the upper, because if you look, it's just a series of lower highs continually. You could argue this is one as well. And yeah, I don't love this for a breakout. This would be the best level over here, actually. So probably around 25.5 on the upper end, but I don't like the upper end at all. I'd actually be looking more towards the lower end and see if we can get a breakdown from 22.5. If the price goes there, this will be a fantastic short opportunity to 17.26 if it comes. And on the way, you want to pay attention to the $20 level, psychologically significant. And yeah, you can just see. So don't just ignore the $20 level if we go below here and target straight to 17, but there's always the chance that we do just crash straight down, which is good. I really love this 22.5 level though. I could see a lot of opportunity coming there. I don't love it to the upside. I won't be taking any trades there, but I may look to short Solana. Finally, a moment to just appreciate Matic's slow grind down of this entire move. Solana's actually held a lot better than Matic has. We were paying attention for the breakout over here at about 6.9, absolutely flew up straight to our resistance that we pointed out about 8.8, and then since it's just been a solid trend down. A great shorting opportunity for anyone who got it. And right now for Matic, because I know a lot of people are paying attention, lower bound over here about 0.66 and then upper bound 0.698. You could take it up to 0.7. So let's just say 0.7 is the level you want to be paying attention to on the upside, and then 0.66 on the downside. Again, don't love upside plays just because of the macro market conditions. That is everything from me for today. I will see you guys for the next video.